Hello, my name is Tiffany. I am the nap reader, and today I am talking about my 18 books slash series that I want to finish before the end of 2018. So this is quite the list, especially since some of these are extensive series. So I'm really not going to go into much detail because I think a lot of these are really hyped up on BookTube, and it's very easy to find out what they're about. And if you found my channel, I'm pretty sure you are into BookTube and pretty much know what these are about. So without further ado, I'm just gonna start talking about them. So the first thing I have on my list is basically the extensive works of Cassandra Clare. Now, I have read the first 3 of the Mortal Instruments series. I have read the first 1 of Clockwork of the Infernal Devices series, and I haven't read any of the Dark Artifices series, and I really want to finish this collection before the 3rd book in the Dark Artifices comes out. I hear most people rave about these books, and I'm really hoping that I love them because they're so hyped up, and I love fantasy, and I just really want to get into them. The Mortal Instruments I liked, but I mean, it was good, fine, it was okay. 3 stars across the board. I hated this one, but I listened to the audiobook, so I'm gonna try reading the next one. And you know, with that kind of rating, I don't know why I want to finish these, but I just do. I just want to check it off. I just want to be done with it and or fall in love with it. So there's that. That's what I want to do. Just sticking with the easy stuff, I also want to read all of Throne of Glass, preferably before the next Throne of Glass book comes out, which seems unlikely. Yeah. I want to read the entire Red Rising trilogy and Iron Gold by Pierce Brown. I own all of the books that I've mentioned so far except for Lord of Shadows. So if that tells you about my extensive TBR that I already own, then so I own all of these books. I don't want to put any on this TBR that I don't own. I want to finish these books to feel like I've accomplished something from buying all these books this past year. I want to at least finish the first 5 in the original Percy Jackson series by Rick Riordan. I've read the first 2 and I'm on the 3rd one, which is The Titan's Curse. I do have a TBR jar, and after the North Texas Teen Book Festival, I'll probably be using it more frequently, but basically whenever I draw a series out of my jar, I'm going to binge read the series because in the past, I feel like I have been able to fall more in love with a series when I'm able to binge read it. So if that helps with any of this. I want to read Gemina by Jay Kristoff. I will probably wait until Obsidio shows up on my doorstep, and then I will read this and that back to back. I want to read Romancing the Duke, if not the whole Tessa Dare series, if not all of her works so far. She's a romance novelist that I love, and I'm trying to read more romance so that I can potentially have some recommendations because I don't see a lot of them on BookTube. I want to finish the Wallflower series by Lisa Kleypas. This is a set of 4 books and I've read the first 3, so I only have 1 left, which is pretty exciting. So hey, I'm almost meeting a goal there. I want to read Sleepless in Manhattan by Sarah Morgan, which is a contemporary romance novel that I've picked up that I'm hoping is great and I can recommend on my BookTube channel in my list of romance recommendations, and this is a series, so if I like it, I hope to continue on with that. I wrote down that basically I want to read all of Adam Silvera's books, which I own all 3 of them. More Happy Than Not, History Is All You Left Me, and They Both Die at the End. I actually own History Is All You Left Me, and They Both Die at the End on both physical copies and ebook. So I should probably get on that. I want to finish his works before his book with Becky Albertelli comes out. And I have read all of her books, which is only 2 so far, and I will read Leon the Offbeat as soon as that comes out. I want to read the Shatter Me series by Tahira Mafi, and Restore Me is coming out soon, and I want to be in on the hype with that. I want to read the Lunar Chronicles by Stephanie Meyer, Marissa Meyer. I'm considering listening to these, so if you have any recommendations on whether I should or should not listen to these, let me know. In that series, I do own Cinder, Scarlet, and Cress, so I the bare minimum want to get those 3 done. I want to read My Lady Jane by Cynthia Hand, Brody Ashton, and Jody Meadows. I want to read this because I'm pretty sure the next book that they have coming out is a retelling of Jane Eyre, and I do read a classic a month, and I have read Jane Eyre and I loved it, and so I really want to read that retelling. I want to read The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna. I bought this before I got really into BookTube, and lo and behold, it still showed up on BookTube because I actually also bought The Maze Runner and The Fifth Wave, and then both of those were kind of hated on. But actually, even just this week, I saw Haley from Haley and Bookland read this and say that she loved it and it changed her life, and so I really, really want to read this before the end of the year. It's one of the oldest books on my bookshelf. I want to read Scythe and Thunderhead by Neil Shusterman. I want to say I got this super early at North Texas Teen Book Festival last year, and I saw people really enjoy it. And then when Thunderhead came out, even more people are reading it now and really, really enjoying it. So I really want to read this soon, and really this is one of the next series that I want to start. I have a lot going on with North Texas Teen Book Festival, TBR, and all the series that I'm in the middle of, but I really, really want to get to this. Next, I want to read The Wrath and the Dawn and The Rose and the Dagger by Renee Ahdieh. When I first got on BookTube, I saw that these were really hyped. I guess The Rose and the Dagger came out last year, so I saw it on people's end of the year books. And she is coming to North Texas Teen Book Festival, so I hope to read these before April 21st, I do believe it is. Unfortunately, my sister just read this and she didn't read it very well, but I'm trying to ignore her ratings because her and I definitely do have different opinions on certain matters. But anyways, I own both of these already because the covers are gorgeous. And I am excited to get to this. Also coming to North Texas Teen Book Festival, and it is a complete and utter shame that I have not read these yet. I really did want to pick them up immediately as soon as I started reading, but I wanted to read the Grisha-verse first. But I need to read Six of Crows and Crooked Kingdom by Leigh Bardugo. I need to read these before North Texas Teen Book Festival next year. Okay, Tiffany. I feel like I should have drank coffee before this. I need to read these before North Texas Teen Book Festival so that I can thoroughly grovel at Leigh Bardugo's feet. I also have The Language of Thorns, which I will probably fit in there as well, but I will definitely be reading these soon. For real soon. Not fake soon. Not the soon that I say all the time, but soon. And next, I also have Strange the Dreamer, which I'm going to do this and then put it down because I'm pretty sure it's blinding you, by Laini Taylor. This is another book where I wanted to read her older works first. So last year I did complete all 3 of the Daughter of Smoke and Bone series, and I really, really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed her writing, and I've heard nothing but good things about this book from people that I trust. So I really want to get to that, and the sequel is coming out soon. It has a cover, so I don't exactly know when, but soon. And number 18 on this list is Red Sister by Mark Lawrence. My go-to for fantasy are Reagan and Pierre Ford, and with Pierre Ford, I love her recommendations, and she really loves Red Sister and all of actually Mark Lawrence's books. She's rated pretty well. And I know the second one, Grey Sister, is coming out soon, and I definitely want to read this. This is another book, similar to Nevernight, I think, which is kind of about an assassin school assassinating things, a badass female. And I can't wait to dive into this series. So anyways, that was my top 18 series / books to read / groups of books, my top 18 rambling of groups of books that I want to read in 2018. I'm sorry that I'm just super rambly, but yeah, that's just how I roll. So if you want to read any of these books this year, or if you want to talk me out of reading any of these books, or talk any of these books up because they were so fantastic, leave me a comment down below. If you liked this content, like and subscribe. I hope you have a great day, and I hope to see you next time. Goodbye.